Hello YouTube, my name is Trunky, Road to Excellence. The AT-7, yes, very nice little tank destroyer that, even though its slowness I, well, really much enjoyed. Except for the moments where it's too slow, of course. And someone in the chat is being like, oh, tomato, tomato, and I didn't have my XVM activated, but my platoon mates basically told me he had WN8 of 360, so he's a tomato himself, so I don't know what he's babbling about, but whatever. Yeah, I am platooned up with Master Make 102 and the SU-122 44 premium tank and the Dutch Ranger in the T-28 HGC. Which are 3 tier 7 TDs, all with pretty good armor, except one has the greater mobility, which is the SU. Now Mick didn't play World of Tanks for quite some time, and he finally decided to come back to us, so that's good. And we are on Karelia Assault on the defending side, sadly enough. And yeah, we are going to show you how it is to just have a very just nice teamwork all in all, and just the defense, which was just, I don't know, it was just a very good match for us. So first of all, I'm sniping down the middle over here as the Dutch Ranger is sniping up north towards the northeastern part of the map, while Mick is covering the south. So we're all pretty even, and you know, it's kind of good for me that I'm in the middle to think of it, because I have the fastest aiming gun, so I can just switch targets the easiest. But yeah, just like any match, the start isn't really that exciting. I get aim on this Firefly in just a few moments. Yeah, there he is. And there is one right in the side on the rear. Shoot in another one. I have no idea what that Firefly is doing over there. That's like the most stupid location to go to on this map on Assault. It's, yeah. Now the SU-8 is referring to our Black Prince. Black Prince go, but he says in the chat Black go, so I just make a joke like calling him a racist. For shits and giggles. The IS is spotted in the middle of the road. In the middle of the whole map. Sadly enough, he's behind cover. There's a couple of annoying rocks over there, which don't really help me with, you know, getting a clear shot on him, obviously. But it is kind of weird to see a top tier heavy right in the middle there. It's not really a place to go. It's, you know, I mean, he is killing the KV-1 and he is in cover, so it might be unorthodox, but hey, if it works, let's say, if it's stupid and it works, it ain't stupid, right? So we'll just see how the IS's game will end up. Because it's their only top tier heavy left, and firstly, actually their only top tier heavy, so yeah, they're kind of struggling with the main assaults on both flanks. At least that's what I would say, but if you look at the score, the enemy is kind of on the winning side, so it's not really good for us. Meanwhile, Mick has 2 kills already in his SU, while the Dutch Ranger is still up north just holding up everything. So knowing that IS is in the middle, I'm kind of afraid he would spot me, because if that would happen, I could get a lot of sniping fire in my side from the east side. So that's the main reason I'm retreating over here. Now the Jackson has been spotted, which is well, a very easy target for me, and the Dutch Ranger as well. Now, obviously I will out reload him, but sadly enough I miss or don't do any damage. So my next move is basically to go back behind the Dutch Ranger to give him basically sniper support, because he has well, he's parked around the corner over there, so he basically is hiding his weak spot, so he has the main armor. So I still have my big cupola weak spot, so I'm kind of just wanting to give him sniper support, but sadly enough they're all just firing, and we're kind of blind here because we don't have a scout. But the Dutch Ranger is firing blind shots back, and what do you know, he did manage to kill one. My apologies for if my voice sounds weird. I kind of a slight little cold. Nothing to worry about. Now I keep firing a couple of blind shots as well, assuming they are hiding kind of behind those wrecks. And kind of looking where the Dutch Ranger is also shooting. Yeah, basically no real idea where they are, and we're kind of blind here. And Master Mick in the south is using his mobility to flank the enemy. Primarily his goal will be to take out RT, and he encounters a Lux. Well, that should be no real problem for Mick. Meanwhile, still waiting for any enemy that might appear, as well, basically our Black Prince and IS-2 are just on the camping side, and their IS is still somewhere in the field road thingy. They have a couple of nasty TDs ready to shoot us up, the Challenger, the Su-152, and well, actually the Toaster that actually just got nailed by Mick. So poor the Dutch Ranger is getting a lot of HE shells in, which doesn't really help against surviving. Help with surviving, because, well, basically he has the armor, but if everyone just spams HE, yeah, well, yeah. So this T-34-85 managed to snapshot me, and I was really surprised by that, because I just barely saw him, and he just snapshotted me like crazy. And knowing that, he is actually spotting me as well, so I wouldn't want to risk getting sniped by the Su-152 or anything else. But there I get some sniping shots up from the east side, and I try to hug this rock as much as possible to not get sniped from the other side. Thankfully enough, they now start bouncing on me, so that's very good. T-34-85 is getting RT'd, so that's also a good thing. And I'm kind of behind the Dutch Ranger just to cover his rear, in case the T-34-85 decides to flank him in the back. Which is gonna happen sooner or later, but not with the T-34. It's gonna be another tank. It's gonna be the Lux that will soon enough come out of his hidey hole to attack the Dutch Ranger. Now our Black Prince, sadly enough, gets RT'd. So you can see this is a pretty tense match, and the Lux was last spotted on J2, and you can see Mick going over to the enemy base, trying to kill the enemy RT, and me and the Dutch Ranger keep on firing some blind shells over at the wrecks. And you see our shells are disappearing. They're not really going into the ground, so we are thinking maybe we're hitting something, but we're not sure. Now the enemy VK kills our RT, and our IS-2 manages to kill their T-34-85. And here comes the Lux, and well, he knows the Dutch Ranger is facing that way, so obviously he goes around, but he forgets that I am behind him covering his rear. Now, because the timer is almost ending, they've started an attack from the other side, and well, the Challenger drives right into the open, foolish enough to stand in front of my gun, and he's also a tier 7 with quite a good gun, but I started firing fast, and well, Mick basically snipes him because we have him on the hill at exactly the right moment. So this is such a good team play move of us. We just have it covered, because they're attacking from the middle, and we have the rear, we have the front, and we have the armor in the front, and we have just a monstrous alpha gun in the rear. So with 1 minute left, pretty sure we can win this. There's still two tanks. Mick takes him out. I go here for the Su-152, and the VK is left and about to shoot him, but he gets no, I actually get him. Never mind, I actually got him. I thought he got kill still there. But yeah, I saw him explode before my shot went in or something like that. But that leaves us with a total of 11 kills for the entire platoon. Just 1 kill short for the crucial contribution. Also, my commander got taken out, but that doesn't matter. Happens quite a lot in this thing, because obviously people are going to shoot at these weak spots, as you can see, which is, you know, let's say sometimes you can go into the attack and just bounce, but there's just so many people who know these weak spots, and they will just keep shooting there, and then your armor just becomes worthless. So what I kind of do, because I'm very slow as well, I just keep my distance, and what happens when you're very far away, yeah, the weak spots are going to be very hard to hit, which gives the enemy quite some trouble. And together with that, well, we have the AT-7 victory. Not a very special reward or anything, just a fire for effect and a class 3, but it's just the main battle all in all with me and my platoon that counts. With Mick on top, claiming the top gun, fire for effect, bruiser, and high caliber. He did an amazing job using his mobility and gun to just get around the flank on the right moments. And me and the Dutch Ranger were basically just tanking. Well, it was the Dutch Ranger actually tanking. He got the steel wall, he got the shell proof, and I was just a little bit in the middle, just the support fire gun, taking all the doing all the damage near the base, as Mick was doing the damage from the other side, which it was just a great match. We just all felt like high-fiving each other, which was great. Only 10 shots hit and penetrated with 19 fired, so those were like 9 blind shots or something like that. But hey, it was a great match, and was actually my one of my matches for Quickie Baby's missions of his Triple Trouble missions. He basically streamed and gave away a code where where the code would unlock a mission you could do 5 times, which if you are in the top 5 and or in the top 5 and win after your daily double, you will get triple XP, which you can do 5 times in total, and this was one of them. That is why I got the 4,410 XP. This was the match with the AT-7. Want to share it, just like many other matches. I hope you enjoyed watching. My name is Strunky. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, anything to help out my channel. I'm really looking forward to keep on bringing you more and more videos on a daily basis. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.